Hi.
Hi again.
Take two.
So if you weren't trying to watch us live, we should explain this.
Yeah.
We did this half an hour ago without the sound working.
Yeah. So we're hoping the sound works this time.
Yes.
I should probably check that. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
But who is playing this? Who's playing right now? What's going on?
So as you know, the incredible Char, or Anneda Loop, her stage name, is performing our Happy Hour theme song.
Yeah.
So, as well as writing incredible theme songs for people, she sings with a band called Pigs, which are quite the renowned Pink Floyd tribute band. Mm-hmm. If you're a Pink Floyd fan, do yourself a favor, go see these guys. And she sings some of the all of the female vocal parts. Her boyfriend, I guess former boyfriend, Josh, is the guitarist in the band, I believe. And so recently they had a show here in Victoria at the Royal Theatre. It was a sold-out show. There was every seat in the house was taken. In the middle of it, Josh got down on bended knee and proposed to Char.
How cool is that? In the Royal Theatre in beautiful Victoria, that's a dream.
In front of however many people that the Royal Theatre fits. So congratulations, Char and Josh. We couldn't be happier for you.
Totally. Now I'm just going to make sure that the sound works before we go on for another half an hour. So let's just yeah, they can hear us.
Okay, good. So we have fixed the audio malfunction.
Yeah.
Better than wardrobe malfunction, I guess, at least if it were me. Today we are celebrating the birthday of our beautiful and talented niece, Brianna Toller. Yes. Or Brie. She goes by Brie.
Yeah. We had and she's got a blog that's called Growing Up Garlicky. We'll throw a link to it.
I think we've done an appetizer or two from Brie.
Totally.
Yeah. Check the link. It's really good. She does really good food.
And yesterday was my BFF, one of my BFFs forever. I've known her since I was 2 years old, Marilyn. Happy birthday. That's huge. And of course, this week was also our son's birthday, and it was Jesse.
Jesse was 23.
Terry, our neighbor, it was his birthday on Monday too.
Terry Millett, yeah. Our other next door neighbor will be having one next week, as well as Kim.
Oh, that's right. And then Taylor, my other, I call them niece-in-laws because they're married to my nephews, right? She was last week as well. So
yeah. And coming up on Monday, my friend Jerry Cook, saxophonist extraordinaire, will be turning 39. So
we have a smoking hot show for you tonight. I mean, we're talking over the top smoking hot. So hot that I actually had to remove the smoke detector. So if you're watching this earlier, this is what I was removing from the ceiling because John's going to be playing with fire and there's going to be smoke. And have you ever had the smoke detectors going off while your husband's cooking? Well, yeah, it's been going off. So this one actually started going off. We took the batteries out and we took it out of the ceiling and it was still beeping. So I have no idea how that's going on. But whatever. We're going to show you how to smoke drinks.
Yeah, so we have infused our drinks with several things over the past little while. When we did our episode with Jason and Lisa where we had the smoked citrus, it got me thinking back to a cruise that we took on Carnival Cruise Lines. I can't remember the ship, but they had a bar called the Alchemy Bar.
Shelley, Berna, we spent a lot of time there.
Yeah, who was staffed by these Russian bartender ladies in white lab coats and stuff.
It was cool.
And they had some really cool drinks, and one of them involved smoking some rosemary. Yeah.
You're always getting picked on, Rose.
Just leave it alone. And so they do it right in front of you, of course. So I watched how they did it. I'm going to try and copy the way that they did their infusion.
Just going to let them see what you're doing.
Okay, so a bit of rosemary straight out of the garden here. Well, not straight out of the garden. because it's wet. The whole reason we're doing this on Saturday night is because, in case you don't live around here, it got so wet that our highway washed out, and I actually wasn't at home for a good portion of the week.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything is soaked. So we're gonna try and set this on fire. If you're doing this in the winter, bring it in a day in advance. It just helps you get the smoke going a little bit. So we've got I guess it's a culinary torch. I don't know why we have this. I've never made creme brulee.
I don't know why we have it. Don't know.
So we're gonna get this burning. I'm gonna blow it out.
There's a little fire in. Yeah, okay. We just stop for turning our house on fire. Okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna be pretty much screwed because we took the smoke alarm off.
Yeah, exactly. There's no smoke protection in
yeah.
here.
So what we're doing here is called smoke rinsing the glass. This works best if the glass is cold. That's why I keep glasses in the freezer, much to my wife's chagrin.
You didn't hear me last time. I actually went to put hamburger or something in the freezer. One of his glasses fell on my foot. Some colorful language came out.
Yes, and that of course was entirely my fault.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Totally.
because I did not properly put the glass in the freezer, evidently.
All right, so we got some gin.
Yeah, so we're using our pals from up the street, Goldstream's gin. Mm-hmm. It is it's a delicately balanced. It's a nice gin. I don't think you'd want to use anything too heavy on the botanicals because I feel like the smoke would interfere with it. But I might be wrong. It might just completely complement it. Experiment if you like. If you want to try like a botanist or something, very, very herbal drink. I'm just getting the gin cold here. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. So there's no smoke in this drink.
No, nothing in the drink. It's all in the glass in this one, right?
Stay tuned. There's another version coming. All right.
So.
Do you have tonic?
I have tonic.
Oh, you do. Okay.
So you can see the smoke coming out of the glass. We want to get rid of the rosemary and all its bits.
It's kind of handy when we get to practice beforehand and know what we screwed up the last time.
Yeah, I screwed this up last time.
You had a bunch of rosemary bits in the drink, so this looks really nice now. Do you stir it?
Yeah, you can give it a little stir.
Okay.
If you like. We're going to put, just to, it seems like...
Pretty, right?
It seems like smoke rinsing is probably the most... Smoke rinsing the glass, pardon me, is probably the more subtle way of infusing some smoke into your drink.
Isn't that nice? Especially with that, the smoked citrus too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about the smoked citrus I noticed, by the way, after drinking an awful lot of it in Parksville, is that the longer you leave it in the glass, in your drink, the more it tends to lend its flavors to the drink.
That is so good.
So if you drink fast, you're not going to get as much of it.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Does that work?
Yeah, it does. You just get the smell of it, right? Just the two of them working together, and
yeah. So you get a smoky herbal thing going with this. Like Sue said, it's more on the nose on this. It's not so much in the drink, but taste and smell are linked. So that's the first way of infusing the drink, and that's the one that I'm copying off the lovely ladies on the boat that we were on.
Yeah.
Which I can't remember the name of.
I don't remember either. Maybe Shelley or Verna does. I can't remember, but it was fun. Okay.
Celebration?
No, it was a carnival.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Vista or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
We won't bore you with that. Okay. Now we're on to crafts. We're going into arts and crafts.
Yes, I'm gonna do some hair here with
He's missing those extensions, I tell you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was loving those.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
On this one, so we're gonna do a Manhattan on this one. The internet tells me that whiskey is particularly good at, let's just get this one out of the way, at bringing,
Just about.
excuse me, at taking smoke. I mean, whiskey's sort of smoked anyway,
Yep.
depending on the whiskey. And there are a number of different things that you can use to smoke. I'm going to use a piece of oak. This came off a tree in a windstorm or something. This is Gary oak. This is the oak that grows around here naturally. If you don't want to go that route, Canadian Tire sells bags of different kinds of wood chips for use in like a smoker where you smoke salmon or meat or whatever. And honestly, you could probably get about a 2 years supply for $7.
There you go. You can smoke everything.
Yeah, exactly. Other things that you can use, I mean, different herbs certainly work. We tried one with thyme. It was all right.
I have a herb we could use. I mean, I think you'd make a really special drink out of that. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
We all know.
Yes, exactly. Other things you can use other than that, orange peel, apparently you can use that. A cinnamon stick, which apparently works really nice with bourbon.
That'd be good in Christmas.
Those, maybe we'll try something like that a little bit later on.
Yeah.
And tea leaves. Apparently you set fire to tea leaves and that gives you a nice smoked flavor.
Cool.
But we're not going to try all those. We're going to stick to a piece of oak here.
Okay.
As you can see, this is already burnt from last time when you couldn't hear what I was doing.
Just don't do the table.
I'm not gonna do it.
Like,
Just.
We need goggles, safety gloves, you know?
Bah.
Oh yeah, this is great. I don't know, it needs a warning message of do not try this at home, kids.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, jeez.
You probably don't want to start doing this when you're half in the tank either.
The cats are looking at you. What the heck are you doing? So this might be a good outdoor activity in the summer.
Yeah. This is definitely a little less stressful in the summer.
Yeah.
When you don't have to worry about smoke alarms and although. Judging how dry it was this summer.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be having fire. Yeah.
Spring.
I don't know.
Doing the spring.
Who knows?
So what we've done is we've trapped that and we're letting the smoke fill the inside of this jar a little bit. It's not sealed. I don't know that it really has to be. You could use if you had a bottle like this one with a cork in it. So once that's empty, you could use that kind of thing and collect it in there and then just cork it off. Keep the smoke doing what it's doing while we mix up the drink. So we're gonna do a Manhattan.
Okay.
We're gonna use, in this case, a Canadian whiskey again from Goldstream.
Okay.
We're keeping everything local today. We got Goldstream has provided the gin and the whiskey. Esquimalt, Esquimalt, is it wine? Yeah, Esquimalt Wine Company. Make a really nice red and white vermouth, actually. That's where that's from. And the tonic we used was Phillips Sparkmouth tonic. Wow. And even the wood that I burnt was local. So there you go.
Aren't we conscious? Isn't that good for climate change and all that? We're good. We're shopping local. It's good for the economy. Good. Oh boy, I tell you.
Good for the economy.
All right.
Prudent.
Alrighty.
So, just classic Manhattan. We're doing a 2 ounce pour of the rye. Gonna go half an ounce of the red or sweet or Italian vermouth.
Okay.
Which I seem to be just determined as hell to slop all over everything.
I know. I'm gonna have to do a little mop on the floor, that's for sure.
And 2 dashes.
Let's try and do it right this time, okay?
Shut up. 2 dashes of Angostura bitters.
Alright.
How's our smoke coming there? Is it clouding up a little bit?
Yeah, it's doing well.
It's getting there.
It's smoky.
Smoky!
We clearly have been drinking a little bit because, we've already done a show. Now we're on to show number 2. Imagine if we tried to film these all at once. I think by 11 p.m. we'd just be hammered. Well, no, we'd be asleep, passed out.
Scare the cocktails. Give me a beer.
Yeah. You didn't do this last time. You're shaking.
Yeah.
No, you just stir.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter?
It's going over ice.
Okay.
I mean, this is more to blend the cocktail than anything.
Oh, okay.
So now what we do, the step that we're going to add here, we're going to take this up and we're going to pull the foil off. The only thing that the foil was for is to protect the lid from getting scorched. Because we're going to, now that we've got a jar o' smoke.
Cool. Let's leap it out.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, eh?
We are going to pour the drink into the jar o' smoke.
Smoky.
Yeah, funny how that is.
I know, it smells smoky. It smells like a fire. It's weird. Thanks. Are you just shake it?
Yeah, we're going to shake this. So instead of, as opposed to the first drink where we smoke rinse the glass, we're in effect smoke rinsing the whole drink.
Now, spoiler alert, I don't really like Manhattans because I'm not a, was it rye, whiskey person at all?
Not really a whiskey fan.
No. Yeah, we had that whole discussion with Jesse. Yeah, so I don't like this kind of drink, but...
Now, you can let that sit and it will... apparently after you shake it for about 30 seconds, it's going to suck up as much smoke. If you left it a bit, it might... I don't know that it's really necessary, so we're just going to...
Yeah, because there's no more smoke in the glass, right? You don't see it anymore. All right.
And we're going to garnish that with a little curlicue of... In this case, I've got mandarin orange peel and a Luxardo cherry. So... And we're going to float that down in there.
Okay. All right, so I'm just showing you the drink, but I mean, you can't really see the smoke, of course. But...
No, the smoke is kind of not that present once you get to this.
And you can't smell it, right? So I can't actually smell the smoke.
Yeah, so whereas the first one was more on the nose, this one is in the drink itself, so you're going to taste it.
Oh, that's so... This is really good. Okay, I did spoil it by saying I don't like them, but actually this is even better than the last one.
Is it?
You can't... You know that... Well, I guess you probably don't. If you like Manhattans, you would like that taste. It's kind of an edgy taste. It really makes it smooth. It gets rid of that entire edge. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. There are scotches that are smoky, and a lot of different things are smoky. They char the inside of oak barrels to age things, and it's all about adding that element to the drink. She's right, though. It does smooth the drink right out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, because I mean, if you had maybe a rye that wasn't necessarily the, top of the line, you could do this with it, and people like me could drink it, right?
And it just makes it feel just kind of, I don't know, it's like a campfire,
element
in a glass sort of thing without the smoke following you around it every time you change your chair.
It's true, and you get arts and crafts at the same time.
Arts and crafts, and you get to and even better, you get to burn stuff. Yay!
Cool.
So that's it for that one.
Yeah.
I think next Friday is Black Friday.
Okay.
So we're going to try and come up with some theme that has to do with Black Friday, either drinks that have the word black in them, or maybe something that has money in it.
I was just going to say shopping related, because I don't know about you, but I think of shopping when I think of Black Friday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be fun. Okay.
Exactly. So everyone, stay safe out there, and thank you for your patience on this. Sorry we screwed up the sound in the first time around, but...
yeah, but we should be plastered in about another half hour. See, I can't even talk now. It's good times. All right, I'm signing off. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.